No backache.
Where's your boot?
Well...
As you can see, we're not exactly travelling heavy, but even our tiny suitcases were way too ambitious. There's saddlebags!
Two of them? I've worked out a system, OK? What I'll do is, I'll just...
Now that's really elegant and sophisticated, I like it.
What about yours then? Oh.
There you are, you see, look!
Well, actually, that's not bad, is it?
It's not bad at all. You just pop your bag in there like that, and
yes.
You're away.
Hang on, there's a problem here, though, because look, this dips in here. You can't put anything in there. That boot is there purely to accommodate the boot lid.
So, I put my bag in the Ferrari with James's, and we set off. And straight into a serious problem. The exit to the car park was different to the entrance. And boy, was it tight.
This is just impossible.
Can't carry their own briefcases. Can't get out of the car park. Useless.
Richard, you are so close to that.
Oh. Let me out, please. Merci.
I was in trouble. My clutch was billowing smoke and the handbrake wouldn't work.
Don't go too close, the handbrake doesn't hold it.
But worse was to come.
We're not going to get out of there, are we?
Not only was the car stuck in the doorway, but I was stuck in the car, unable to open the door.
It is slightly embarrassing now. Yeah, a lot of people looking.
Jeremy, meanwhile, was finding it hard to come and help.
That's dignified.
And James couldn't be bothered.
At least we're not making a spectacle, because that would be embarrassing.
If you're thinking about buying a supercar, my suggestion is, yes, just don't go near a built-up area with it.
Paris, supercars, glamour. Yeah.
Getting his car out of here is academic, frankly, because I don't think the Ford, which is wider than that, is going to fit through here. This was reassuring news for the people stuck behind us. We have actually dismantled the Zonda to get it off. We've taken this off its front spoiler.
This is it. Most exciting piece of driving I have ever done.
Everybody's watching, but don't let that put you off, okay?
There's no crowd here at all.
Right, here I go.
I think we might be picking up some more bits of Zonda in a minute. And oh, it's such an expensive car. Oh, I can't bear to watch.
I can't watch this. I like cars too much. I mean,
I'm out!
yes, he's through.
Bravo.
And then it was the turn of the wide boy.
Oh man, that is unbelievably tight.
You all right on that side?
That is brushing. Oh yes. Sort of stop Paris.
I'll be out of here in less than 20 seconds.
Slowly.
Come on then.
Go on.
Very, I mean, inch it. Yep, you're out. That's it. We'll do it. Good. Ah, there's a jam. Yes. All these people have been kept waiting by us, and they look cross. Still.
Right, here we go. Milan.
500 miles, all of them fast.
Back on the road, we got into the routine of finding fault with each other's cars.
That Zonda is. It's like a lion in orange dungarees, kind of fierce, but ridiculous all at the same time.
Problem with the Ferrari is it is that little bit more understated, and that's no good in a supercar. It's supposed to be loud and over the top. You go to a fancy dress party, you're supposed to come as a carrot or a big mouse.
Here comes Jeremy. Listen to the evocative sound of ironmongery. Interestingly, I think the Zonda is the sort of car for people who worry too much about their teeth.
I have not had my teeth done. Well, Jeremy's been on the go for 5 or 10 minutes now without refuelling. Must have been very light on the throttle.
After the fill-up, it started to rain, which wasn't a problem at all for most of us.
Oh no! I need a junction! Please!
As the miles racked up, one thing became clear. The Ford was easily the most civilized.
Round about now, Richard's buttocks are going to be ruined. And I'm so comfortable still.
Right, by my calculations, about 150 miles to go, and I think it's time we made things a bit more interesting.
What, you're suggesting we turn off the motorway?
Not suggesting, sir, we are turning off the motorway.
Oh, crikey, Jeremy, that sounds bad.
On the motorway, the brute force of the Ford and Zonda was hard to match. Now it was time to see who was the boss on the back roads. But first, inevitably,
How can he need more?
have you noticed how his right bicep is now slightly bigger than his left one? Have you also noticed that when he fills his car up, he stands like a teapot?
James, I've run out of money.
Have you? What an interesting predicament.
Please, can I borrow some money?
We're not bailing you
to
out.
pay for your petrol.
Yes.
Right. The nation is observing.
I haven't got any money.
Fund your ridiculous petrol.
Right, this is where the Ferrari claws it back. See, what the other two have there are great big, coarse, heavy workman's boots. What I have here is a ballerina's point shoe.
Suddenly the Zonda feels quite wide.
I've got ceramic discs, I've got something called an E-diff, which Michael Schumacher also has on his F1 car, and I've got a 5-position traction control setting.
Actually, to be honest, I'd love to be driving that Ferrari on this road, because it is a piece of engineering brilliance, that car. I wouldn't like to be driving Richard's car.
Hold on, Warren. You're supposed to have traction control!
Here comes Captain Slow. It's absolute magic, this thing.
Sometimes James's sense of direction let him down a bit, but there was no doubt that in this terrain his car was brilliant. A point and I conceded with typical good grace.
If you live in a gorge in southwest France, you're definitely better off with his Ferrari. You really are.
Of course, there are some elements of the real world that even a supercar can't get you out of.
I've never seen you drive fast before. So when I was following...
The thing is, driving fast is for a particular time and place. I can do it, I just only do it occasionally because I'm a gentleman.
It was going so well, and now you're making it
this.
sound boring.
Are you really struggling in the Zonda?
Well, the thing about this, it's amazingly easy to drive at ordinary speeds, I mean, despite looking like it does. But when you press on, it's like you're tag fighting with a kickboxer and it's quite nice. And then you say, go on then, give me your best shot. And he takes your head off.
But I bet this Ford is probably the worst handling car here. I'll concede that. No American who designed that chassis is even half aware that a road like this exists.
Yes.
They just
yeah,
don't
that
know.
would make sense.
If you brought an American here, he would die of shock.
Can I just say also that if I'd had a look down there before we did this, I'd have taken it out of sport and been Captain Slow again. I mean, look at that.
Have you been in a race?
Only very briefly. Didn't like it.
Then we moved on to more important matters.
Exactly. I have not had my teeth done.